Meghalaya Democratic Alliance Common Candidate and National People's Party State President Dr. W.R. Kharlukhi has been elected as the Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament from Meghalaya. Dr. Kharlukhi defeated Congress candidate Kennedy Kriam by 20 votes. Out of the 59 votes which were polled, 39 votes polled in favor of Dr. Kharlukhi, while 19 votes polled in favor of Kriam. One vote was rejected. Meanwhile, Khun New Trep National Awakening Movement KNAM MLA Adalbert Nongrum had abstained from voting. This is the first time that the NPP state president will represent the state as a member of parliament in the upper house. It may be mentioned that the term of the current Rajya Sabha member of parliament from Meghalaya, Wansuk Siem, had ended on April 12th. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has congratulated Dr. Kharlukhi on being elected to the upper house. He tweeted, "Congratulations Dr. W.R. Kharlukhi for being elected to the Rajya Sabha from Meghalaya. I thank all the MDA partners for bestowing their support to the National People's Party." The ruling Mizo National Front has won the lone Rajya Sabha seat in Mizoram. K. Vanlal Vena secured 27 votes out of the 39 polled to defeat his arch-rival B. Lalchandzova of main opposition Zoram People's Movement, who got only 7 votes of his party MLAs. Congress nominee Lalyan Chunga could manage only 5 votes. After his win, Vanlal Vena said he would try his best to raise issues for the welfare and development of his state. The 50-year-old former student leader turned politician thanked Zoram Thanga, party MLAs and workers for giving him opportunity and extending support. Nagaland State Cabinet today entrusted Eastern Nagaland Legislators Union (ENLU) to meet the Eastern Naga People's Organization (ENPO) to discuss on the findings and recommendations of the Judicial Inquiry Committee report. Chief Minister Nefurio informed this to a section of media persons after a meeting was held at his office chamber at Nagaland Civil Secretariat. On the issue of regularization of doctors, Rio disclosed that Cabinet has directed the Department of Health and Family Welfare to bring a comprehensive report so that decision will be taken based on the comprehensive report. He said department should not bring the issue in piecemeal, adding that the other day the department did not raise any issue about NHM and did not mention about the service rules, and the department officials brought the proposals in piecemeal, which created the issue. Rio informed that his intention was to upgrade the healthcare for public throughout the state, and therefore decision was made to recruit doctors, nurses and subordinate staff. However, with all the issues at hand, the decision will be taken once the department submits the comprehensive report, he said. Meanwhile, it was learned that the department was asked to submit the report at the earliest, before the 15 days period assurance given by the Minister of Health and Family Welfare to the NHM ends. It is also learned that ENLU is scheduled to meet the ENPO officials on June 20th at the residence of the Advisor Social Welfare, Noke Wangnao. Minister for Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue and Parliamentary Affairs and spokesperson to the government on COVID-19, Niba Kronu, appealed to the citizens of both Tionsang and Parent District to forgive and forget the lapses that had happened unintentionally. With COVID-19 cases on an upward spike all across the country, including the Northeast, the COVID-19 status of the northeastern states as of 8 p.m. today are: Arunachal tally stands at 103 positive, 92 active and 11 recovered. Assam's tally rose to 4,904 with 121 new cases since yesterday, 2,043 active, 2,849 recovered and 9 deaths so far. Meghalaya's tally stands at 43 positive cases, 10 active and 32 recovered with 1 death. Manipur's tally rose to 606 positive, 407 active, 199 recovered. Mizoram's tally stands at 130 positive, 121 active and 9 recovered so far. Nagaland's tally rose to 198 with 5 new cases since yesterday, 73 active, 125 recovered. Tripura's tally rose to 1,154 with 12 new cases since yesterday, 514 active, 639 recovered and 1 death so far. Sikkim's tally stands at 70 positive, 65 active, and 5 recovered. The total number of COVID-19 cases in the Northeast stands at 7,208 positive, 3,325 active, 3,869 recovered, and 11 deaths so far. From all of us here at NE8, stay strong and stay safe.